today with Veve Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. For not, welcome back. I love you all. Where's Dashy? Dashy's protecting the house. DeLarg0 has gone out for a beer run. Bless that little soul, dude. This kid. So when I was like, I get here, we relax a little bit because I was on this. It was a long flight, and so I had the most autistic moment. It was ridiculous. So let me play you something, but before I get into why I love this kid. So there's an episode. There's an episode of SpongeBob where they're going about be a marching band, and they have to try to rally around Squidward. It's 30 seconds. I'll play it for you.
Who rescued him?
A fireman?
And Larry, when your heart gave out from all those tanning pills, who revived you?
Some guy in an ambulance.
Right. So if we all could just pretend that Squidward was a fireman or some guy in an ambulance, then I'm sure we could all pull together and discover what it truly means to be in a marching band.
Yeah, for the firemen! Yeah.
So that is something that I had watched, God, I don't know, a couple dozen times when I was younger, probably even multiple dozens of times, maybe 100 times seen that episode. And what I did was that part of me where it's fireman, yeah, for the fireman. I don't know why that stuck with me, but as I'm getting off this plane, feeling like Miley Cyrus, hopped off the plane at LAX, and did not see the Hollywood sign yet. Anyway, I went and there's this lady in front of me that she's on the phone and she's like, hey, something, yeah, the fireman kicked my door in, and suddenly my just ridiculous brain is just yeah, for the fireman, and I'm just screaming it, and I was like why would I say that? Why would I blurt that out right now? And I did. So anyway, I get here and I'm I paid an 80. So how much was this? It was 80 something dollars. I think it was 80 something before the tip. And I go to my past orders in Uber. So only in California does it take an hour to go 12 miles, and you have to pay $86 for it. And where was it? Where was it? Can I go and nope, that's a different one. It's a different one. I guess I can't see the past orders, but yeah, it was $86 for an Uber to go 12 miles. Took an hour. I was like, and that was before the tip. I was like, this is ridiculous. So I get here. I was like, what's up, DeLarg0? He's like, what's up, Chavez? And we're going back and forth. We're kind of some of the only brown people in here. There's a bunch of brown people. But honestly, I feel like most of the people that'll be there tomorrow are brown people. Me, the Omi homies. We got DeLarg0. Wendy will be there. Reverend Alex G will be there. So we're relaxing. We're chilling, and we're like, okay, let's go to. I ate one turkey sandwich all day. So for me, right now, it's 11:18, because East Coast, this is the West Coast. I got a few hours, I got less than 3 hours sleep last night. Slept a little bit on the plane. So when we go out to a place, I forget where we went out. It's on Twitter. But I just get a whiskey ginger, nothing crazy. And DeLarg0's like, what type of Mexican beers do you have? I was like, DeLarg0, you're literally here from Mexico. Do not get a Mexican beer. Get whatever else. And I forget what he got, but it's like when you're in Germany and you order a Bud Light. You're in Germany and you're ordering a Bud Light. I've seen it before. Ridiculous. So we're going to. He wanted to see my Walt. He's like, hey, I've never seen one in real life. Can I see yours? Okay. I haven't shown him the Walt yet. So we've gone and. Excuse me. Oh, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Okay. What type of beers you get? I'm not drinking the beer. What?
Pero,
You got what?
güey, creo que perdí mi tarjeta, güey.
No idea what he said. Anyway, but he does that every now. Goes off in a little Spanish rant. It's I have no idea. So yeah, I just had a whiskey ginger. Pop a squat, senor. You just go for a run?
Yeah.
Really? After we just drank?
Creo que perdí mi tarjeta de crédito, güey.
I
Lost credit card. Creo.
Wait, did you?
I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm just telling everyone.
So that's what we have been up to, and I was gonna run in the morning, before the thing, because we got a shower here, we got a We got a pretty large bathroom. It's 2 sinks, so you can brush your teeth over one and then spit in the other. It's pretty legit. Anyway, let's get to questions here. Braver Sensei says, Paco, what's going on? Bill Gardis, what up, Randy? Are you going to DesignerCon? I'm here, aren't I? I did not mean to be here. I did not. This is, I probably should not have gone here. Like, I came here thinking that maybe Dan and David might be here, which they still might be. We have discussed it, and it is, we have decided that we're not going to get our hopes up. We're just going to have a good time. We're going to go party, which I forgot the Lucy. I forgot that at home. It's on my kitchen table. I wanted that so badly, but it's okay. I will just have to get by day drinking. Moving on. Big A says that.
You remember the restaurant we were in?
Yeah. It was. No, not that one. Okay, wait. I went to. It's in my Uber. Because we went to the Uber. Nope. Activity. Okay. We went to 122 South Beverly Drive.
Okay, I can see that.
Okay, yeah. So that's what we did. Me home, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Big A says that thumbnail makes it look like the guy in bed regrets what just happened. I was ready just with this guy Ultra Vader on some crazy bet. No. Do you have Ultra Vader?
Vader, I have 253 mint. Yeah.
Nice. He does. But no, we didn't bet in the NFTs. Although on the fiche things, you will be able to not only bet Omi, but you will be able to bet your collectibles as well, which I'm super heckin' bullish on. Can't wait. We got Rob Stone saying, "Where's the beers?" I mean, I'm good. I don't need any. I'm A-okay without.
Give me 1 hour and the beers are on.
Maybe if he gets his credit card back. Jerry Cloud says Tesla is down 9.22% today. Damn, Tesla went hard. Let's see what it's at. I was doing in the after hours. Oh, it's even worse than the after hours. Down to 700. Damn, that went. So what'd you say that was? Let's see how the normal markets did today. We've got normal markets in general not doing so hot. You have the Dow down 1%, the Nasdaq down 2.5%, S&P 500 down 1.6%. Let's check that against Bitcoin. See what Bitcoin did. So Bitcoin usually does outperform it, or at least doesn't do as bad as that. Nope, Bitcoin down 2.9%. But let's take a look at the Akomi and see where that's at. So let's go to the Bitforex. I'm going to go and reset that. And then we got Angel C. It says, hello. Well, hello, Angel C. Meow. Drew, I hope you're doing well. Keep calm, stack on. Says, on my way too. Get it. Akomi's actually up 0.3% today. So Akomi is outperforming the markets. It is outperforming Tesla. It is outperforming Bitcoin. Akomi's doing pretty well.
See the address one more time?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Just let me take a picture.
Yeah.
Horrible night.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Okay, so there's the Uber. Anyone ever watch Gilmore Girls when he talks about Uber?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And Drew says, meow. Connor says, hi, Randy. What's up, Connor? Hope you're doing really well. CR Honor. Hope you are doing hot tonight. And we've got Keep Calm Stock On says, I'm brown. LOL. Dude, there's just going to be nothing but brown people there tomorrow. It's going to be, I mean, if so white or not brown, just, but by all means, totally come. Like, we should totally do that. So I'm going to go to my channel. I'm going to go to my most recent video, which is this live. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to smash that like button. If anyone else could smash that like button, that's a free way to help support the channel. Gotta love that. Moving on. D Supreme says Modelo. Oh, Modelo's actually pretty good. I haven't had that in a while. Mars Davis says LA is dog cheat for traffic. Yeah, LA is. I would never move here. This is how people live here is beyond me. Like just the traffic in general. Not that the traffic's good in New York City. It's not. And like the bus drivers, like you can't trust them. Like they're gonna take up like 3 lanes of traffic. That's just lost a credit card. I'm so sad for them. Yeah, the Yeah, New York City bus drivers are not good. Like it just like I remember telling I was telling DeLargo when we were at dinner. I was like, hey, listen, um, because he's been to New York too. Um, when I went to the dinner that my friend Ernie took me to, he's one of the heads of that secret whale group that I keep talking about. And like on my way there, I get out of Penn Station. I'm like Google the address. Like, okay, I kind of know where I'm going. And not like 3 minutes outside of Penn Station, I see this naked dude. Like walk. Like he wasn't just like on drugs naked. He wasn't just like naked. Like he was like this dude. He was walking with conviction. He was walking with purpose. Like he had a clipboard and he was about to go write someone up. And I was like, I really want to follow this guy right now. I really want to see where this goes and what adventures he's up to. But I was like, I have a dinner. I can't. Like I will remember that for the rest of my life. Like what was he doing? Anyway, moving on. Maybe that was his version of the Jack Sparrow run. Everyone's doing that on TikTok now. Keep calm, suck on says DeLargo. I know. Frank Zabaka says if you're looking for Cali beers, I recommend Firestone, Sierra Nevada, and Stone. Okay, Firestone and Stone. That's interesting. Firestone is such like a ripoff on base, on like McGuire Air Force Base. They're horrible. But when I think of Firestone, I think what you use to evolve your Growlithe. That's what I think of Firestone. Squid Cats represent, bro. Cheers. Cheers. Baby Magic says, hasta mañana, amigos. Hasta mañana. I can't wait. I think Dino Lang's going to be here at some point, and so is Wendy. Wendy, Dino Lang, a couple of other people. I'll get Taps on the stream tomorrow. I'm going to have to try to... Last time me and Taps were together, we went really hard. And we just... we had to piece together the night the next morning. Big A says, what DCON drop you going for? Shut Up is only 700. Oh, so they're keeping 80 mint, or they're keeping 90 mints? Damn. And everything else is pretty low too. Gonna be crazy hard to get drop. I'm gonna try for the Shut Up and Paint, because again, 888 mints. If they're keeping 90 of them, yeah, that's whoa, it's a lot. All Chat Gaming, like hello. Excuse me. How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay, and I hope we get to see everyone this weekend. Okay, excuse me, hiccups. We got, where was that? Veve Fam Bam saying, what's up? See you tomorrow, Veve Fam Bam. It'll be a good time. And then we got, so there's going to be like a big breakfast tomorrow. Apparently we're doing like kegs and eggs, and we're going hard on breakfast. I think Grebflow is picking me and DeLargo up, and then we'll go, because again, I did not want to pay that $80. Oh my God, I can't. Oh, it's gonna be so bad on Sunday morning. I honestly, no, I gotta sleep. I'm gonna have to sleep a little bit. But yeah, that's bad times. Like I can't believe I did this. Like this was not smart. I did not need to do this. Jared Club's 2.5% versus 9%. Yeah, Tesla did not do well today. Inferno says howdy Inferno. Mars Davis says, you guys went to Honor Bar? No, we went to, I forget what it was called. Let's take a look, see what it was called, because I am drawing a blank. Okay, Barn Grill near me. Oh, he never heard of what a Capri Sun was, and I was like, what? No, it wasn't Honor Bar. It was like a Rose something bar. And the internet here is like god awful. Like it is, I don't even know how I'm streaming right now. It's not as bad as Minneapolis. But I don't know what it was called. Let me see if I, oh no, I took a screenshot of it. Nope. No. Maybe I didn't take a screenshot of it. I could have sworn I did. Oh no, I definitely did on the Twitter. I said, hey, come. We went to South Beverly Grill. That's the bar I went to, and it is closing in 2 hours. So I was like, we could stay here and drink, or we could go home, and it was a nice walk home. I needed to burn those calories. Bill Garner says, Randy, what do you think of Illuvium land sale? I decided to hold off. E2 is my ticket. You have a lot of really smart people. You have Kyle Willson, you have Dan Lee, you have Tabs Trades, you have Poor Man Printing. They're all very, very bullish on Illuvium. So by all means, like that's one of those things where I probably don't have to research it really that well, and I could just be like, yeah, if they're going in, I'm going in. Um, but that was when I had a lot of money. Now I don't have as much money, so I got to be a little bit more choosy with what I invest in. It's probably really good. Um, you probably get some. Uh, It'll probably be worth more money than what you paid for it in the future. How long do you have to wait for that? I don't know. Could be the next day, could be weeks, months, years from now, but it seems pretty good. Um, like I said, right now I don't know it that intimately. I don't know what to rate like the return on. I don't know how to be like, oh, well, if I put this much in, I should get this. I don't. And again, I don't stream on it. How many other people stream on it? I know Taps did a land sale stream yesterday. I know Crypto Rain does streams on that. Kyle Wilson works for him. Dan Lee will talk about every now and then, but it's not like a Comey where everybody does it. I mean, everybody goes and streams about it and talks about it. Like, yeah, you have people coming in from the Akomi fam that do stream about it, but there's no, unless there is, I would say there's no specific just Alluvium streamers or YouTubers. If there are, and I just don't know about them, that's either my own ignorance or they're just not big enough for me to know about them. But like I said, if I were to buy in yesterday or today for the land or whatever, I would expect to make some return on it at some point. Again, that could be soon, that could be later. I don't know. Um, I don't know it intimately well enough to be like, yeah, you're gonna get like, you're gonna like 6x in like 3 years, or in 2x, by next year. I don't know. Um, I would also say that, as far as Earth 2 goes, you've had a bunch of other coins that have kind of rocketed to the moon already based on where they were, but when you have something like Earth 2, crypto hasn't come out yet, and people are making a lot less ether now than they were before, or I shouldn't say that. People are making around the same amount of ether, or they're making the same amount of essence, but they're burning a lot more ether to do so. So I thought that was really interesting. Like back, like blind the clocks back a week ago, I would get 100 essence and I would get 41 ether. Now I'm getting like 450 ether and I'm getting like 50 essence. So it's getting maybe a little bit more, but the conversion rate is a lot less, is what I'm saying. So I think Earth 2 is really slowing down on that aspect, which is a good thing. They're slowing down on the essence production, which you don't want. You don't want too much. You want to have it as a really low circulating supply. If it's a low circulating supply, then the market cap, then the price could go higher to reach that same market cap. Um, that's what I like about it. Very, very bullish on Earth 2. We got Frank Sabago saying, I used to live and work in LA before moving to Arizona. I don't miss the traffic at all. Yeah. I even have a buddy of mine, my friend Carrie, who's been on the podcast before. She was at, last DesignerCon. She's been on the podcast twice before. Hydrate, guys. Your daily reminder to drink more water. Then she said, I don't even want to drive in LA at night. Like, the traffic is too insane. I was like, okay, fair point. Fair point. I do not blame you. So I'll see her next time I'm in the LA. Where was I? Flickerbit says, Randy, such a great interview last night. What are you most looking forward to tomorrow? I have, well, what, I mean, just seeing everybody, breakfast will be one giant hug fest, and then I'm not going to eat from now. Well, I have a little bit of food, and I'm kind of hungry again, but I just ate so much. I'm probably not going to do anything crazy. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got do be getting a lot of messages. That messages might go on hold for the next couple of days. Just excited to see everybody. I am excited to go and get some good drinks. Tonight's drinks were a little weak sauce. Yeah, I didn't want to go hard tonight anyway, but I can't go too hard tomorrow because I have a early flight on Sunday. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what the flight is on Sunday. But it's early though. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's a connecting flight too. It's like awful. Let's see what it's got in the. Excuse me. No, there's Patreon, DesignerXVV. All right, American Airlines. And that was just for checking into my flight, but where's the other American Airlines where I can view my flight? I don't think it's saying anything. No, nope, not saying. No, there's Eventbrite. Oh, there's my ticket for tomorrow. Glad I'm gonna need that. Okay, American Airlines. So trip receipt. I don't really need that. And then there's okay, so yeah, I'm going to LA to Dallas. Oh my God, the flight's at 6 a.m. So I'm gonna have to get there like I mean for New York you want to get there a few hours early. Like I don't even know why I paid taps for that hotel like tomorrow night. Like why on earth am I taking off at 6 a.m.? That is so stupid. Um DeLargo says bruh. So check one more time the exact restaurant if you can. Yeah. Twitter. All right, DeLargo. I got you, fam. I got you, DeLargo. And I will South Beverly Grill. Okay. Okay, let's see. All right, I got you, fam. Don't worry, DeLargo. I'm coming to the rescue here. Sending. Okay, there it is. I sent him that. We shall see. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. But then I'm also looking forward. So if you haven't seen the, I don't want to show you the messages, but I can show you. Yeah, so basically it was Art Patron, Amar Singh, who is the guy that he signed a $50 million deal with Veve last year, over 6 years to be able to make NFTs for us, and so he's got one of the biggest paydays from Veve. Super chat from DeLargo says, "Bro, check. I just sent it to you. Just sent it to you, DeLargo. I just sent that. Did you get the picture? Did you get the picture? Hopefully he got the. I did. I do be sending it though. You know, I'll just show you right now if you're not getting the picture. That's what it was. That's where we went. Yep. So anyway, Amar Singh, who's just a champion of LGBTQIA plus rights and women's rights. I reached out to him, was like, hey, I just did X, Y, and Z, did this. I just did a video about him the other day. I was like, can I get you on the podcast? And he's like, yeah, sure. So like, how about next week? Like, so hopefully I hear back from him tomorrow. I think we're doing Wednesday. But hopefully I hear back what time so I can put it in the calendar. I could properly, mother flapper. I could properly advertise it. I think that'll be pretty cool. That'll be a fun guest to have. Bogar says also, we'll buy Viviverse line too. Oh yeah, 100%. Like that's what a good amount of my OMI is going to go to. Is that DeLargo? That is not DeLargo. That is okay. I'm set. Okay, moving on here. And All Chat Gaming, thank you so much for that super chat. Give me the. Are you showing up tomorrow, All Chat? Lester Suarez says, "Damn, Randy's been a long time coming. You're the best. Been following for a long time. Hello, thank you so much. I don't know if I'm the best. I'm in the best position to keep moving this ball forward. Like if almost everybody else, maybe except for Cavell, has a day job and they can't make as much content as I do. They can't. They physically can't. They're working 40 hours a week somewhere. Like there was literally one time that I did 40 hours of streaming in 1 week. It was absolutely nuts. And you can't. If you're working 40 hours a week, you can do that. You can make that much content, but you're working at that point like 18-hour days. And which again is not impossible. I've done it before. The Veve team does it now, but it's just like it's very, very hard. It's and you can only do that for so long. But yeah, I've talked to Taps a couple times about like saying like, hey, I think you can go and like he like Taps is like that chosen one, saying like you can. Remember in like the Avengers, like in I think it was Endgame or Infinity War. They have all the people saying like, so that we could fight the battles that they never could. Like I think if Taps, and again, this is asking way too much of Taps, but I was like, Taps, quit your job, do YouTube full time. Like he would take a serious pay cut because he's a very valuable person, makes a lot of money. And if he were to do that, he would be, he already is the biggest Akomi YouTuber, like with doing, less than half as much as like me or Cavell, just because his videos are so quality, it's so spot on, does so much research. And if he were to keep doing that with streams, and if he were to keep doing that with videos every day, he would get 50,000 subscribers no time, and he would like he's already had Tom Balu on. Now Grant, and again, like Taps gets a lot of these guests from like finesse, from his professionalism. A lot of my guests that I get, like like Dan Schawbell or Anthony Francisco or Greg Schultz or David Yu, like a lot of it is luck. A lot of it is just me being at the right place at the right time. A lot of it is just me being like, and again, stream as much as I do. If Taps were to do that, Taps would outshine me and everyone else. So gotta give credit where credit is due. Gotta bow that head when yeah. But he's the hero we deserve, but not the one you need right now. Now it's me. So you'll have to settle for me for right now. And I was talking to a buddy of mine not too long ago, and I went to my channel. I'm gonna do right now. And on my channel, if you take a look at some of my first podcasts, like some of my first videos in general were not, they're just not good. Like I'm reading on a piece of paper, like this. But my podcast, one of my first ones with my friend Mark, he was my third podcast that I did, and it was made with this phone. It was just, he's a doctor of veterinary medicine. He owns 2 animal hospitals, and I was living with him at the time, and I was like, oh hey, can we talk about this on the podcast? And it got like 148 views. So if we were to, I forget where I was going with this also. You're right, DeLarg0 does look like he lost his partner statue. So I'll get better. Like the quality will get better when I move. I'll be moving probably in September, hopefully before then. That move will just be a couple months, because right now I'm paying $1,500 a month in rent. That rent will go down to $1,000 a month instead of $1,500, so save a little money there. And then hopefully in December I can go down to Florida, where I can just be nice and warm and never be cold again. Big A says, shut up and paint price predictions. It starts at 77, which is pretty low. Right now, if we take a look at some of the other VV artwork from DesignerCon, some stuff does good. Those little friends do good. Some of the stuff that's there, it's very low mint, and I think that is, and I've gone over it before, that I think that's really undervalued, just because of how low mint it is. And people might not care right now, where's the DesignerCon, because there's so many other cool flashy things on here. But if you get there's going to be people that are on here right now, they like Marvel, they like Disney, like whatever. There's going to be people on here that just like art, and they want a place in the VV-verse, and they're just going to decorate their house with art. They don't want alligator Lokis. They don't want Superman. They want art. And they're going to want a Mighty Jax. They're going to want a Mr. Cartoon. I would hope they would want the Monkey King, the Ghost Bears. Those guys are awesome. But let's do this guy. This has 2,800. All right, well, let's do the extra larges. Those are a couple $1,000, because I think those are the secret rares and again, that is a secret rare. Yes, 488 of them. It's 1,400. Tristan Eaton, no. All right, let's take a look at the cat one. The cat, I think that is Brian Viveros, which is like one of my favorites. The ultra rare has only 666 of those. This is less than 4% of them on sale, because there's 22 of them. 4% would be 24. And it's $274, and this is a cat. So 274 has less mint. So I think maybe 250 for that shut up and paint. And part of the reason why I say that is because the last one was also 888, and that's 310. And there's only one of them, but this one's a newer run. Like, are people going to sell that for the new one? I mean, if you have people that just paint, they might want the paint one, as opposed to the drawing one. But we'll see. So I would say like 250 you might start at. Vidimon says, Randy, I think I know the real reason you went out there. Casting call from Darcy. I actually did message her, and I was like, hey, I can meet this weekend, but she hasn't answered yet. She's as busy as I am. Again, she's got like 7.5 million followers across all socials. I probably should just email her. That'd probably be the better thing to do, but I already emailed her about, again, I don't want to have to come out here again just for the casting call, which, again, I would have done that today if I was able to. But I don't think they're ready for that movie yet. I think that's, still, there's a big actor attached. Can't say who it is. I shouldn't have said that. Just a big name attached. Again, can't say who it is, and pretty pumped, pretty excited. But yeah, I would. That unfortunately, that is not the reason for this. Rob Stone says, "So you guys went to Beverly Hills? So fancy. Beverly Hills, that's where I want to be." Yeah, this place is like so. Part of the reason why people pay so much for this, because this is a nice neighborhood. There's like women walking their babies, and there's like women walking their dogs, and there's like old people just like, I was like, okay, yeah, this is, like in some parts of New York, and I get it, some parts of Cali too. Like if we were like, I don't know, like a couple miles southeast of here, then we get to like South LA. It's like, okay, then yeah, no, people aren't doing that. But we are. It's like really nice. We're like right on the outskirts of Beverly Hills. We were literally, we walked. It was a mile. Well, we walked back. Took an Uber there. How much did he lose his? I don't know what he. Yeah, I don't know how he lost that. Are you sure he didn't? Yeah, he went over there. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Moving on. Vinny Mons, by the way, the podcast yesterday was one of your best. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I tried to, so I knew I was going to get into I think we went back and forth, politics, VV, politics, OMI, politics, whatever. And I did want to get the politics out of the way first, and I did want to wrap up with it. So I did save that last question for last. Mostly got a lot of good feedback on that. A lot of people really liked it. Some people just said, hey, I don't really do politics. I didn't even watch, which is fair. If you don't like it, if you don't like politics, that's fine. But part of the reason why I got him on, I mean, partly because of his position is, and that knowledge is invaluable. So I guess maybe I should do like a spark notes of it. That's like the top of the top. Being general election strategist, campaign senior advisor to Biden, spending every day with the man, like that is the top of your game. That is the top of your league. Whereas I reside over like the kiddie table of mine, I have less than 10,000 subscribers, and try my best, but what is that? Anyway, so the fact that he said he got there to the top and he didn't like what he saw, but from his mountaintop he could see others. I was like, wow, that's really powerful. I mean, also calling me really smart, nice boost to my ego, but yeah, just the fact that this is open for everybody. Like the original, Jurassic Park, where they wanted to have a park that was not just open to rich people that could afford it. They wanted to be open to everybody. And this is what a Comey's like. If you want comics that are a couple dollars, you can get that. If you want the high-end stuff, like the Aston Martin, you can get that for like $1 million. I mean, the ones that are like 500 of them, those are a couple grand. I think those are really cool. But yeah, I would say that, and again, you go from kids, you go from adults, you go to collectors, and you go to people that are into politics. And if you can, there's every walk of life can come in and enjoy it. Now, and he does it from two different places also. He does it from like hey, I know where the future's going because I know what the government will and won't do with crypto and with Web3 and whatever. And we're actually doing, I can't even say that. We're doing something cool. And, but then part of them also is like, dude, I love this Luke Skywalker lightsabers. And I was like, yeah, I like them too. And at the end of the day, a lot of people on the app are nerds. Like I'm nerd, like David Yu, like he's nerding out on stuff like on the interview with me. Like we are, you know, app by nerds for nerds. And I wear that badge very proudly. Moving on. We got keep calm, stack on. If you guys need a ride to breakfast tomorrow, hit me up. Getting a hotel near the 3D Retro. I think Grebflow is picking us up, and we're going. So yeah, and then I have to meet Taps at the hotel after that. Yeah. Wolf's Crypto says, "What's up, Randy? Yo, what's up, Wolf's Crypto? I hope you're doing well." Noah Guitar says, "Let's go, Randy. You're at it again with the drunk straight." Nah, I think I'm mostly sobered up now. But yeah, I had that first one on empty stomach, and I was like, ooh. And now I'm just, what do you call it? Now I'm just hydrating, trying to get, and I have some left. So when I got the burgers, yes, I had 2 burgers. I didn't eat the bread. I had 2 of them, and I had one of the buns, the other 3, or one half of the bun, the other 3/4. I have some broccoli in here. I got some, what do you call it? Got some fries in there. DeLarg0 just messaged me again. Sent a link. Was it a link or a picture? Looks like a picture. Although it's not. Again, the internet is not really good here. Oh, he got it! You got it! He left his credit card at the place. Like, my God. But he got it. He did. Damn, this dude ran like 3 miles. This is after the food, out of the beer. Oh God. Hiccups. Oh God, I'm going down. Oh God, kill me. Okay. All right, we're back. Marvelous Pax is, I don't know what that means. It'll make. I'm not 100% sure. Lestar Suarez says, "Legend in the making. Love that you work out and do crypto analysis and NFTs. Super fire, bro. Yeah, it's good times. I love it too. Like I said, I got really lucky. So I'm gonna try to. I'm going to keep on keeping on. I'm going to keep on trying to get really good guests. Like I said, I've got our patrol next week. I'm going to keep on doing the YouTube videos because more and more people will come in and then they're going to need some guidance. But I also, I think trying to, I don't want to go back to work. I really don't. But if I can help other projects, be like, hey, this is what I know, this is what I don't know, and I could advise on that. There's not a ton of people in that space, and I could just consult and make a little bit of money with not working 60 hours a week. I might do that if I could just consult and be like, hey, what do you think of this? And I'll give my thoughts. I might do that, just because I don't know if we're going down the 3 zeros with Omi, and I'm gonna want more. Might be a good idea. I don't have that much left to buy, so we'll see. Lord of the Realms says, Randy the Goat, live from California. Yeah, it's going pretty good. I'm really wanting to, but I'm not hungry. I got the drunk munchies. No, I can't. Marvelous Pax says, La La Land. I'm here in the mountains of Cali. Cheers, friends. Oh, cheers, mate. I've been to Cali a couple times. I remember, the first time I was in Cali was 2017, I think. Went to San Diego Comic-Con with a bunch of friends. That was so cool. I met a couple of really cool people, including this one girl, Sam, who she was Deadpool. I was Deadpool. Well, she was Lady Deadpool, obviously. I was Deadpool. Then she was Daryl from Walking Dead. She collects a lot of Funko Pops. So we're still friends. And I met Markiplier then as well. Met my friend Donna. That was good. Yeah, this is just good times. Just read that. Bill Garner says, I noticed cheapest plots are around 600 to 700 ish. Okay, might not be bad to get one. Again, I haven't looked at it. You know, Tap, Stanley, or Cal Wilson probably going to be some of the best ones to go and ask about that. Lester Suarez bought Bitcoin at 500, Ether at 40, and Litecoin at 5. Damn, you did it right. You did it right. It says Randy Chavez for president. God bless you, bro. So I actually can't run for president just because I was born in Peru. So I could run for Congress and Senate. Not that I would want to. It's a lot of work. You really don't make that much money. Probably not going to do that. But even president, your power is pretty limited. I don't. And it's so stressful. It's so stressful. Just experiencing the same for Essence. Since it went to fractions, I'm getting about 40% less. I've got about 60K. Oh, you have 60,000 Essence. I'm feeling really good about the launch. Oh, dude, I'm good for you, man. I've got about 36,000 Essence, and yeah, like it's in the bear market. You know, if they still decide to launch right now, even at $1, $60,000 for you. If it's $1, I'll just take out like 10,000. That's a third. I don't really want to do that. Maybe I'll take out like 5,000, and just give myself some better food. I don't know, man. I might. Yeah, I'll buy myself some good quality food. I'll take out 5,000. That'll be food for like the rest of the year, a couple months or whatever. But again, wind the clocks. If we were to launch this last year, Essence, that would have been $10. God, that would have been great. I would have a couple $100,000, which I do expect that to be again at some point. Just not right now. We'll see. Noah Guitar says Alluvium has utility. You get fuel, which you can sell for ETH. You will be able to rent land. It's basically everything Earth 2 wants to be, but they made the game first. Now selling land versus land first. So they did the opposite way, kind of like how Marvel did 1, 1, 1, and 1, and then they did the Avengers, whereas DC kind of didn't. They kind of just did that, that first, and then I thought that was interesting. So which one will be better? We'll see. We shall see. Will Garner says, what I like about E2 is you can see the land when you purchase, and Alluvium is just a color, so you don't know what so it's like potluck, it's like a blind box, you're just guessing. Yeah, that does make it fun. That does make it very gamble. Like, I don't know. Like, I have that gambling gene. I have that gambling bug in me. And is it good when... it's great because I know how to count cards, and it helps me take risk more so than people that are just don't. They're scared. And but sometimes like I feel it. Sometimes like I was like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this. Puts money down on it. It happens. Watch Any Price is missing the drop due to travel. I did miss the drop this morning, yes. But I wasn't on. I think I was like just boarding, and I just while I was boarding, I just missed it. DeLarg0.eth says, bro, check Twitter message. Yeah, I got the Twitter message. Thanks, fam. Don't finish the stream. I'm not. Take your time. All right, DeLarg0.eth's coming back. He's run. I don't want him to run. We have somebody named Dogald Trump, so not Donald. It's Dogald. Commenting. Let's see what he comments. Try and take again I will wait to see what Dogald says. Moving on. Mars Davis says LAX. You need to show up 1.5 hours early, and you'll probably be fine. Okay, so even if I get there at 4:30, oh, that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck so badly. I'm not ready. No, my guitar says LMAO 6 a.m. flight. You didn't even look before booking. No, I did look before booking, but the later flight was like $400 more. I was like, I'm not doing that. So Steve Jobs would have wanted to create the perfect metaverse. He totally would have wanted to make the perfect metaverse. I think it makes sense, right? And again, I am not able to comment. Okay, there we go. Reply added. Cool beans. Moving on. Not a bot says Joe Rogan has a rival. I wouldn't say that. The dude has like, I don't know, like tens of millions, like 100 million, like I don't know. He has millions of views on each thing, and I have like maybe 1,000 on each one. Sometimes a couple thousand, depending on what I do. Lester Suarez says Cavell is my boy. Paolo Zachary Roy says, "What's up, Randy? Hope your travels were safe." Yeah, they were pretty cool. Lester Suarez says, "You guys are a second string VV team." Uh, me and Cavell are second string. You know, Taps is S tier, and everyone else is tier below. Sean Gill says, "If VV and Tesla didn't exist, where would you invest your cash in?" It would have just been Pokemon. So it would have been Square. I mean, I would have just went on in harder on my other investments. So it would have been Square, would have been Illuvium, would have been Fastly, not Illumina, sorry. Square, Illumina, Fastly, and I probably would have gotten to Bitcoin a little earlier, and then I just would have went harder in Pokemon cards, and that probably would have been it. So if there was no Tesla, and VV, yeah. So I probably just Bitcoin, maybe some Ethereum, and then I would just kept the Pokemon. I would have kept the Bitcoin. I would have kept the Pokemon cards. I might not even have quit work. Maybe I would have. I still would have quit. I still would have quit. Still would have retired. Lord of the Realms says, "Sold my Reso for 3 Vaders today." Okay. I definitely see the angle on why to do that. It's because, well, again, like take a look at this chart, or this poll that I did a couple days ago, and I think it's very telling. Where I ask, hey, where'd it go? Hey guys, before you got into Vivi, did you know the Todd Batman or Eddie Riso Batman, or would you have just said they're different versions of Batman without knowing the artists' names? And 88% said that they did not know who they were before Vivi. 12% did. They said they knew them, or at least one of them. And what that means is that, again, people that are coming in are a decent amount of them at first, probably most of them at first, was like, oh, Batman. Why are there 4 of them? Why are there 20 of these Batman? And they might not know, like, what, okay, I guess, if they're not watching YouTube videos, they're like, okay, I guess they're different artists, and, why is the Eddie Riso first edition? And they're not going to know that, okay, well, that's an error. That's an error one, because it wasn't supposed to be first edition. They left it there. So that's a solidified error that's not going to change. And people might, at that point, they just might be like, oh, I'm just going to go whichever one is cooler. Whichever one they like, which might be the Riso. I think he looks more jacked. That I don't know, Fallen Batman was like, it's like dabbing. It's cool, but it's not badass. It's not like hardcore. Like, again, what action figure would, like, if I was a kid, I'd want the big giant guy so he could go beat up the criminals. The Todd, I don't know if he looks like he can beat anyone up. But Eddie Riso, you know it's going down. He's going to pound you. Like, but if they do research, they'll know if they watch a few videos. But if you go and you say, hey, but everyone's going to want Vader. Everyone's going to want the ultra rare Vader, because there's 3 of him, but there's just 3 of them. There's the common, the uncommon, and the ultra rare. Whereas there's so many different Batman, and people are going to be like, what's the Batman who laughs? And not knowing that that's a really cool story. I think in the future, though, in like 5-8 years, the Risos will probably outperform, just because they're part of that first set. That is the first error that we have. That is, you're going to need that to complete the set. Again, if you have 15, let's Google this. This is important. I'm just gonna tell y'all. For those of you that don't believe me, how many millionaires in the world? There are 56 million millionaires. There's not just 56 people that are millionaires. There are 56 million people in the world that have $1 million in net worth or more. So let's say you have 0.01% of that. Okay, so 10% would be 5.6 million. 1% would be 560,000. All right, that's 1%. You have 5,600 of those. That is 0.1. So you have 560 of those millionaires. That's 0.01%. Right, 0.01%. If they all want that first set, they can get it. 0.03 people that want that set cannot get it. 0.03% of all the millionaires in the world that want that set cannot get it. There's physically not enough. So, yeah, but you can get that. There'll be enough with Vaders. So that's why I think the demand long run for Reso will outpace the Vader. Short term, probably not, because again, short term people are gonna be like, what? And again, there's DC Reso. They're getting no help from DC. They're getting no help from Warner Brothers. They're all about the Bat Cows, which is fine. You know, Bat Cows. You know, they're great. You're back. You did it. You did it. You got it.
Reese is king.
Reese is king.
Yeah.
Are you saying Reese, like our Reese?
Reso.
Oh, Reso's king.
You were talking Reso. Right?
Yeah. I thought you said like Reese, like Reese.
No,
is king. And
Reese, like, Reese is king.
Yeah. So what do you? So what do you think about DC and them not promoting the Todd and them not promoting the Veve NFTs, but they're going ham on like Hero and the Bat Cows?
Not like Hero, but more like Palm Marketplace. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're like promoting Hero, but it's like they see. I think they see the potential in Veve, so it's like why not building ourselves? And it's like the Netflix problem, right? Like Netflix bring out all these like movies and series, and it was like then Disney, HBO, and they all realized like we can do that, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's.
Also, we don't know how big their marketing budget is. Like what you brought up with Netflix is a great point, because Netflix does have a lot of these different great products, but they can only advertise for a certain amount of them. Like they don't have enough budget in their advertising to advertise every single one.
Netflix.
Yeah. So DC might have the same issue. Like we only have an advertising budget for one of these, and like, well, Veve can be its own thing. And
You like Bat Cows?
I think that they could be really good with the roadmap that they have, at least for 2.5 years. Yeah, that's what they said they had the roadmap for. And then after that, it might just be a part of history.
I don't like him a lot. I think it's good that they're like I think the whole Web3 experience for Veve users, but it's like I only see people that buy Bat Cows like only Veve users, so like I don't see demand outside that, so it's like
Yeah, and this is why I think Gary Vee really likes to make nice with the Veve fam, is because he recognizes that if you're going to be successful in this space, at least right now, a lot of times you're going to need those Veve peeps.
Yeah, you can actually get your own NFT project and just use Veve community as farming, like.
I love how your background is the SpongeBob flowers.
Oh yeah, I love it.
He's the don't. That's when he tries to get his driver's license, right? He's dreaming.
No, it's when like he caught Plankton like stealing the
Krabby Patty secret formula.
the cangreburgers, it's in Spanish. So they like put him in the donut like some police officers and
Yeah, I remember that. Good times.
I'm going to share the stream with some Hispanic people.
Oh yeah, do it.
Let's see if someone joins.
Lester Suarez says Randy only responds is to super chats. No, it just took me a while. I'm 20 something minutes behind on comment, but yeah, no, I don't just respond. I respond to everyone. It just takes me a little while. Puddin' Cheek says I will live DCON, but I will live DCON vicariously through Randy. I wanted to go out, but no way I could make that happen. I understand, Puddin' Cheeks. We will meet one day, and I'll tackle you in the street and give you a big hug. You ever watch My Little Pony?
Nah.
Oh, so good. There's this
My
one
little what?
pony.
Ah,
Yeah.
sé que existen.
Yeah, there's this one character called Pinkie Pie, and she likes hugs, so like she'll like tackle people, and she's like, "Go ahead, like telling me they can't unhug you." I was like, "Oh my God!"
Can you do that? Like, I love you all. I want to see like
Oh yeah, sure.
how it's like in real.
Oh, okay. So I guess we'll start again. Hi everyone, I'm Randy. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. From behind the scenes.
It's weird because if I was in my house right now, I probably would like playing some Rocket League and have you in the background. So
Nice.
it's cool.
That's like the goal. The goal is to be like in the background, like as background noise, like people do with The Office or people do with like SpongeBob. Yeah,
Yeah.
just have it on the background.
Mhm.
Good times. Lester Suarez. What does that say? No, es la flecha es el
No,
indio.
no es la flecha, es el indio. No es la flecha, es el indio. Pues no sé qué no sé qué te refieres con fletch. Pero si es la cheve, no es una indio, es una Heineken. Entonces no sé de qué estés hablando, güey. ¿Qué te refieres con fletch? I don't know what fletch is.
Says move to Florida or you're going to be paying at least $1,500 for. Well, I mean, you all see my apartment now, not right now, but in general, and that's $1,500 a month. So where I'll be moving, it'll be $1,000 a month. It'll be a little bit nicer. I won't have to pay for the AC like I do in my place right now, and my friends are going to supply me with a bed. So I'm going to have a bed. I love this game. Putting cheeks at 55 people watching. I only see 32 thumbs up. Smash that like button. Yeah. Bill Gunner says, I got first thumbs up tonight. Nice, Bill. Biggest brother's brother. I hope it's not weird, but I'm going to have to give you a hug, man. Much love as always, Gator Lord. Of course. Hugs are good. Hugs all around. BB Dark thinks it's party. Thinks it's chug smart water that fast, and you break the 200 IQ barrier. Because it's smart water. I get it. What do you do for a living, Randy? This. I mean, I don't really do anything more. I'm just retired.
Oh, you have crypto, right? Well,
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see the crypto. I'll get him. I'll get him in a second. Yeah. So I toying, juggling the idea about going back to work. Especially, dude, if only goes down to 3 zeros, I'm gonna.
like only to 3 zeros, I can get another 3 million, and that would be nice.
Yeah, that'd be great. We got, as far as all love, brother, just wanted you to respond. All hail Randy. Oh, thank you. Takes a while, but I answer every single comment. Not a bot says, "We family needs to be welcoming to everyone, regardless of their political views, Randy. I would like to congratulate you for bringing on these guests and building bridges. I'm trying my very best." I think it was good to bring him on because he's very, very down to earth. Like you didn't watch the whole thing, but you saw a good part of it, right?
Yeah, like 1/3.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, it gets better as it goes on. We start at like the hour mark, we really switch over to VV, and then we go like.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
Around the third act. We got Crypto Rain says you don't make money if you are an honest politician. The crooked ones rake in millions. That's a fair point. It's a fair point. Like I did it, Mom. Okay. Carlos Castron says, should I sell all my collectibles, which everything combined costs 6,000 gems, and stack Vader ultra rares long term?
No.
I mean, it depends what he has. If he's got a bunch of Krypkins and
No,
Tobys and
Yeah.
But if it's, I'd say it depends what you have. There are benefits to stacking, but
But it's only one play.
yeah, it's you're yeah, it's hard. It's great if it works out. If it doesn't, General 69 says Pelosi is a politician. She had her husband making millions. That's a good point. Yeah, that definitely happened. Crypto Rain says Alluvium, you can see where it is located versus other plots, but you don't have a full idea of what the terrain is going to be like. Do you have Alluvium? Do you
No,
invest in
I
land?
don't. I don't, but I see Taps and Asian Dan talking about it, and I'm like, probably I should.
Yeah.
But you have, for example, like all your energy that should go, for example, in this case, Illuvium goes to Air 2, right? Or
I don't have
I-
Alluvium.
yeah, for example, like your attention to another project that it's metaverse oriented, it's like Air 2, not,
Yeah, I mean, I do.
or they're different. Like I don't know Illuvium.
Yeah, we were just talking about it before. So they did their land sale yesterday and today, I think, and you can still get a plot of land for like 600 or 700, which isn't too bad. But it's Earth 2 is different. No. I'm okay. Do you know how much heartburn I would get if I ate those right now? I got like reverse heartburn before. You know? Well, you'll be 25 soon. Yeah.
25, yeah.
I remember when I was 25, just chilling in the deserts of Kuwait. Californication. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty legit so far. This isn't your first time in Cali, right? Or is it?
It's my first time actually. Yeah.
How do you like it so far?
I like it. I mean, it's like I was a tourist just for today, and I stopped like at 4 p.m. because I needed to return here. So right now I feel like I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard because you get a what do you call it? Didn't have too much time to be a tourist. Also, the place you wanted to go to was closed, right? You said that it was like, yeah, I don't know what it was.
I just want to go to probably on Sunday like beach. It's weird because here is like a lot of GTA 5, so it's Los Santos vibe. So I was like, I know this place.
That's amazing. We got Lester Suarez says Randy is my #1 YouTuber, hands down. Oh, thanks, Vey.
Hands down, yeah.
Thank you so much. Jerry Claus says Trump's getting.
I mean, like you I record videos like I think we have like the same strategy. I mean, like I don't plan videos, I don't do script. I just like turn on the camera, I just speak whatever.
Yeah.
I think you do the same.
Pretty much.
And even like friends of mine that are not into BB, it's like I just put on your videos because it's like I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
And people that are BB fans like, oh, I'm talking to a friend that likes BB, so there's that. Yeah.
It's a good formula. It works. A little bit of a slow grind, but I feel like, so here's the thing. When you have people that, like, let's say in the Pokemon game where I was just doing sales data videos. I was like, this card sold for this much, and based on how much this card was selling for, you could figure out what they would be.
Like flips.
Yeah, and there was no like wow factor. There was no thumbnails of me going like, you know, like for like this new card and like this price will shock you, and you know, there were other people that did that, and they got some of the quick views like right out the gate, but then people realize, okay, like it's a big letdown.
And it's not natural. I mean, they invest their time in things like do matter, do matter in numbers in YouTube, but there's like they don't care about you if you die or something like. Okay, it's I mean, it's a real thing. Like,
oh god, there'd be a day of mourning in Veve if I I don't know what day would I mean? I guess you'd make it the day that I died. I want to make like it'd be like a death day though. You know, in like Harry Potter, when you die, that's your death day.
Yeah.
I want to be like a celebration day. Celebrate Randy. Celebrate Dashy.
Once I said like to my friends, like if I die one day, I don't want like all you to be sad. I want like an actual party, and I want like some people playing Guitar Hero and things like that. So some chicken wings and yeah.
There's so it's so strange how like some people like go against the norms. Like there's a anime and a manga called Fruits Basket, and there's a girl named Toru Honda, and her mom had died previously, and there's a in general, when you're in a grave, you're supposed to like not play music, and because it's like disrespectful, but when her and her friends go to visit like her mom's grave, they're like playing music, and they're having a picnic, and she's like, yeah, come on, Kyoko, like her mom would like it if we made a little noise. I was like, yeah, like you ever see those memes where somebody says like, if I die, I want to be buried with like 5 pounds of catnip?
Nah.
So that all these cats would start rolling on my grave.
No.
People would think I'm a cat god. Hey guy says, Jerry, why do you come into every VV YouTuber's chat, talk about politics? Never anyone that was political that was happy. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes politics can be like a way of life. Like I was super into politics when I was younger. Did you ever get into it?
No.
Probably better off not getting into it.
I mean, like you have limited time, so what I think you can benefit in some way, but what actually is the pros on entering that? I
feel like a lot of like idealists are, especially in like college, where you get that. But I never went to college. I was like I got into politics. I was super conspiracy theory. Like I was all like, Alex Jones and government's making water and turning the frogs gay, which apparently is happening. There are some frogs that are actually like their sex is changing because of a chemical that was used in whatever, so they can like change sex. I was like, what? But then I just like I don't know. I think people give the government too much credit, because when I was in the military, I was like, there's no way half of these conspiracy theories are true. They can't be. Government's too.
I like a lot, like I haven't seen like I've heard of the stream, but what's this guy names again? The
Alex Jones?
No, the one from yesterday.
Oh, Greg Schultz.
Greg. Okay, that he said like, if I'm in a situation when I have to take a decision, like probably I have 40% of all the information.
Yeah. And
usually it's a correct decision, but the media has 2% of all the information, and everyone's like, "Oh, I should have done that," and it's weird because you don't know. And if we can take back these two BB, like we talked like 4 hours ago about Dan Crothers, like every time like BB makes a decision, like we can say like, they don't want this, the community. It's like we don't know. We don't know what's happening in the background then.
Yeah, I'm really glad you caught onto that and you saw that and you referenced that, because that's like the perfect parallel to what's happening here.
We don't know. We never know.
I also see a lot of even like us as YouTubers. Like I imagine you get messages. You said you had a message from that guy that had the number 201.
Yeah.
Star Wars kind of like I didn't know that. That's something that you knew that I didn't know. And there's a lot of people, especially whales, that have messaged me and say like, hey, I'm doing this, when do you think I should do this? And if you're just somebody that only has like a couple $1,000 and that's all you have invested in here because that's all you had, and you're not privy to the information that whales are buying, all you see is the price not going anywhere, and you're like, is this a scam?
Oh yeah.
You're in this really small fishbowl, and people don't recognize that there's a whole great big lake outside, full of fish that are ready to get in. Weird metaphor, but
that's what happens when like someone sells like a mint sub 100 and at the floor price or less than that, and everyone's like, oh, the people, how they can do that? But well, the people, you don't have the same information as you have.
And like a lot of people saying like that something like, oh, that price is too high, that's not worth it. Well, it's worth it to someone. Or my friend I showed you that paid like 5 figures for number 66 Vader. It was worth it to that person, and I guarantee you there's a lot more people that it would be worth it to that just aren't in yet. Like guaranteed. It's just gonna happen. So you got collectibles with low mints, not some nobodies talking about Spider-Man Secret Rare will make millions. I do think that the Spider-Man Secret Rare, well, millions is a lot. Like that's a lot. I don't know. What's price prediction on Spider-Man Secret Rare in 5 years?
5 years.
Like a random number, like mint 823. Nothing crazy. Nothing special.
What's the all-time high? Like
It's like 100K.
50, 100.
I don't know. So
All-time high, I think it was like a 50, 70, something like that.
So there was the list price. I don't know if someone ever bought it for 100,000 gems, but I sold one when the price was close to that. I got $55,000 worth of OMI for it.
Imagine if we were like in January this year, and you asked me the same question. I cannot answer that question like with the same mindset, but in January I will say like easily 1 million in 5 years. Right now, I will say like 300,000.
Really?
Yeah, but back then it was 1 million, but I don't know. So, I mean, there's only 1,000. How many hardcore Spider-Man fans are like in the world that have that money to just like, yeah, sure.
Well, that's true. So, I mean, I was just going over it. Like,
I mean, 5 years, in theory, BB is going to be super mainstream.
Yeah.
So, January 1 million floor made sense to me. So right now, not sure, but 300.
So I would say that outside of
300 easily, yeah.
Yes, I would say, I mean, 5 years, I would say at least 500,000. But, just going over the math, like I was just telling them, there's 56 million people in the world that have $1 million of net worth. And, if you get 0.01% of those, that's 560 people. So 0.02% of those people cannot get Secret Rare Spider-Man. And that's just 0.02% of them. And that's also not including the people that, let's say, like me, that would go all in on something. Let's say Spider-Man's $500,000 and maybe they're only worth 600,000, but they put 90% of their net worth into that Spider-Man and leave 100,000, wherever else. So I think there are people like that too that don't have $1 million.
I mean, people are already doing that with Bored Apes or another.
That's
product.
true. That blows my mind.
Like I saw a tweet yesterday. Like I sold like 2 houses just to buy this, and people were like, okay, and he said like, yeah, but it's the right move, and yeah, but I mean, I'm not saying it's the right move or not, but people are doing it.
Yeah, that's so risky. I mean, yeah. I mean, if people are ready to go and do that, to sell houses for that, and
what I like about the Bored Ape or any PFP NFT project is that it's a flex.
Oh yeah.
But it's a very easy flex. I mean, this example I have seen it like 1,000,000 times on Twitter, but let's say one more time, like if I buy a Ferrari, Lamborghini, or a big ass car, like who is gonna know that I have that? But what if I have it as my PFP?
Yeah, then everybody knows.
And everyone respects you, and everyone's like, oh, this guy has this amount of money. And the thing is that, well, it's very short period of time since we had those Bored Apes, but it's not like when you buy an expensive car, and as soon as you go out from the shop, like you have 30% less the value of the car, and that doesn't happen.
Which is bananas to me. That people do that, like.
And you get the airdrops, like in Bored Ape specifically, like apes and mutant, and you having more money.
I would be in the military, and I would see these kids come. I don't want to say kids because they're if you're signing up to like give your life away, you're considered an adult. But I would see these younger.
What are kids for you?
Yeah, work.
Which ages? Which ages?
Oh, I was Air Force.
No. Kids for you, it's which age?
Oh, well, at the time, you'd see like 18-year-olds come in.
Okay.
And, and mostly it was guys that would do it. I don't think I ever saw a girl do this, but, oh no, I did see one girl do this, where they would come in, and this is like their first real job that they had. And they go and they say, like, I have a little bit of adult money. So they go and they buy a car, and it's got like 28% like interest rate on it. And it's just, and they're spending half their paycheck on it, and it's like mostly going to interest. Like, oh my god, like, but they do that for the flex, so they can like get some likes on Instagram, and they could go and take like, oh, Jesus, oof. We got a super chat from.
Hey, a huevo! Venga, cabrón, let's go.
Did you watch WWE wrestling?
Nah.
Oh,
dude, I told you I'm very boring.
Oh, Eddie Guerrero with the.
Actually, that guy, the one of the super chat, is a super fan of WWE.
Oh yeah. Oh.
This guy.
¿Te gusta Eddie Guerrero? Te amo Eddie.
Se llama Gaga. Ah, mira, aquí está. I think here's my dad. Ah, no.
Yeah,
Dios de largo te amo. Yo también te amo, güey. Yair Alonso, güey, no me acuerdo si estás en Packovers, si estás en Packovers o estás del grupo de WhatsApp, la verdad no recuerdo bien, o me puedes poner tu username en el chat, y si hay alguien de Packovers, por favor, podrían mandar un mensaje para que vean que estamos aquí. ¡Ah, chiquilina, huevo! Oye, ¿cómo te fue en el pinche examen de...?
Ya.
This guy, Jair, is the one that made like $7 to 5,000.
Oh damn!
He's like 19 years old, yeah.
Damn!
Oh, mira, Packovers, yeah.
Packovers present. Oh, that's amazing. I didn't even know that.
That's my server.
Dude, that's that's incredible. No, abogado. So should we don't have ¿te gusta Juanes?
Me gustó la canción. Bueno, me gustan varias canciones. Lo vi.
Adiós.
I saw him like last year. Which song?
Adiós le pido.
Si la cantas, tal vez la conozca.
No, I don't know. All right, so I want to do like a Patreon member shout out. I don't have my Patreon stuff, but we got to think of something that we know. We got to think of a Spanish song. ¿Te gusta Mark Anthony?
Yeah, he sings well. He's salsa genre, and I can dance salsa actually.
Really?
Yeah, I can dance. I can.
We got to go to a strip club tonight. We got to get paid. ¿Te gusta? ¿Tú conozco Vivir mi vida?
Who?
Vivir mi vida?
No.
Oh man. Okay. All right. We'll think about it.
Aquí pregunta esta, bueno, nomás última. Pregunta el price prediction y status es amigo. End of year, bros. End of year. End of year, like.
So I still fully expect us to be in a recession, bear market, end of year, but I would say 0.005, half a penny.
0.005?
Yeah, it would be about 3x from here.
0.005.
But I also fully expect us to possibly go down a little bit from here before we go up.
I see us down.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you? End of year?
No, like this price or less. Like I don't see us up.
Oh, okay. All right. We shall see. We shall see what happens. Where was I beforehand? Party, different living. Yeah, that's Illuvium. Jerry Cloud has a 41 Arangon deck. Oh, nice, mate. Good for you. Does Randy want my 69 Mace Windu lightsaber? I would love that. Do you have I don't know how much that would be worth though. Let's figure
69?
out. 69? Everyone comment nice down below with 69. But let's take a look. See how much that is worth. Let's go. Ever and ever. Let's make this last forever. See, my thing is not loading.
Oh, great song, by the way.
Oh, see, that one you know. We got Batman vs. Killer Croc. Bang. But we're going to find out how much that...
Which song was it? Forever
and ever. Let's make this last
which
forever.
One? From which group?
I think that's Blink-182.
It's sure, yeah.
Yeah.
It's First Date. Yeah.
I love my pop, my 2000s pop punk.
I saw Blink in... They break up like in 2004, right? Or 2005?
Something like that,
yeah. Okay, and they came back in 2009 in Las Vegas. And I went to that concert.
Oh,
to
nice.
The first one. I was 12 years old.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting how young you are. Damn.
But it was actually my first concert.
Damn. Alright, so Mace Windu's at 55 right now. So it'd probably be about 200, maybe 220 for a sub 100. Let's see what it's at. You can get one for 320. Okay. So you can get a sub 100 for 320, but a special mint like number 69.
1,500, 2,000.
Oh, I would not pay that.
1,000?
So there's somebody that would probably pay 1,000. Yeah, no, they definitely would, because I paid 1,000 for a common alligator Loki because it was 69. So there are people that would totally pay that. I'm just not one of them right now because I'm poor AF.
The first time, like, I realized that there are people that are actually like willing to pay like for a special mint was like June last year. Like we were very early, and in that time I didn't have lots of collectibles. Like I still don't, but I have like a decent collection.
Yeah. And
I wanted like Nightwing so bad for some reason. I think it's like
because he's cool.
Yeah, I think it's the best looking model in the whole app, in my opinion, and I want him. So I do have a Kripkin. Like I don't know if it was a good sell or not. I think so. It was the Jetty, the blue one.
Oh, the Nessie.
No, that Jetty. It's blue and white, like.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and it was 666, and I sold it like 666, 600.
Yeah.
And I sold it.
Nice.
Like in that time, I think it was like a crazy sale, and I was like, oh, okay,
Well-
now I have enough to buy an idling, so I bought an idling. But it was like, man, there are people like willing to pay. And
Yeah. So and there's only a small amount of those people that are in here right now. That pool will get bigger. That'll go from a kiddie pool to a regular size pool to Olympic size pool to a pond.
yeah,
like that.
people said that means don't matter, but there was a time like in December of last year, like I was trying to hunt like I wanted to have all the collections of Batman's black and white, and I was like, okay, if I could afford all the collections, but like if I'm going to have all the collections, I wanted to have a museum of Batman black and white for some reason, and I was like,
it's cool.
I'm going to have decent mints. So I was hunting like, for example, like Penguin 5.5, 5.6, and in that same set was like another two Batmans. Okay, 5.5, 6. I forgot the name, but 5.5, 6.5, 5.5, 6.6, 5.5, 6.7, 5.5, 6. And I was like doing that, or like, or my set of Nightwing. It's like, how was it? 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. And all of them are 1, 2, 2, 2, except for one Batman that I'm missing.
That's cool.
But there are people like
Yeah, my friend
don't care, yeah.
that has 6 Vaders has number 113 Pixar set. Like just picked 113 and has that whole Pixar set.
113.
Yeah. The guy got all of them. I was like, damn, that's be really hard to do. Oh, a buddy of mine has number 125 Vaders, all of those as well. Yeah. This DCON will be there early. First 500 get free food. Ooh. Well, then we probably shouldn't have breakfast. I don't know. Maybe we will. It would be.
I want a T-shirt.
Oh yeah, that's true. They'll have some merch there. Jerry Klaus says Florida is ghetto. I think there's ghetto places
What's
everywhere.
ghetto?
Ghetto's like poor. Like all right. So here's like example. Like you ever see people? No, I don't know. It's like a really poor way of doing something. Like you don't have the funds for it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do something like if if this leg breaks off the table,
Yeah.
we just put a thing under it instead of fixing it.
Yeah.
What is the free food? Is 2 pieces of bread and a slice of cheese. The trip sponsored by Veve. No, Veve did not pay for this. Lester.
They should. They should. Like.
I mean, they can't pay for every content creator.
Yeah.
Because if you do it for one, you got to do it for all.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think that's. Someone says, te quiero, hermano, es solo para el clickbait.
Lester Suárez, te quiero, hermano, es solo para el clickbait. Oye, Lester, no sé si solo veas a Randy o me veas a mí. Si sí, me comentas en mis videos. No, es que no lo he visto en mis videos que me comentas. No sé si estés en Packers, güey.
We don't do that. We don't do that. Angel says, I like those chips, DeLarg0. They like the Cheetos.
Oh yeah, a huevo.
Dangerous cheesy. There was no reason for those. Like, do you remember seeing those commercials back in the day?
Which ones?
Of Chester the Cheetah. So let's see if we can find this. This is important. It's very important that we show everybody dangerously cheesy, because if they don't know, they're going to learn today. Super chat and fun under the sun saying, since you guys were talking about Secret Rare Spidey animated, where do you see the number 44 in 5 years? Okay, we're gonna go to that then. We'll go to. Let's see.
44.
Let's go to the store. Let's go to the Spider-Man.
Look, I'm missing 1, 2, 2 in this one, but I have 1, 2, 2, 3.
Yeah. Oh man, that's so cool. So we're gonna take a look at. It's weird. Spider-Man's not in the Marvel one. He's in his own thing, which I thought was like, what? Okay. Oh, I accidentally hit the women X, or the title X. Okay, so here we go. Spider-Man number 44 in 5 years. So I think now you can get Secret Rare for like 20, right? 20K?
But with that mint, like... Obviously with that mint, like, it's a super special mint, but I think the lower the editions, like...
Okay,
the less the mint matters.
So we got 20K. So I would say the sub 100s for this should probably be like 50, maybe 45. thousand. So you get number 72 for 45. Yeah, and that's it. Like the only one that you can get sub 100 that's less than $250,000 is number 72 for
It's
45.
actually the more reachable. Oh,
Yeah.
well, 35. Oh, it's 108.
Yeah, that's one. So if you're gonna pay, like 1.5, 2.5 times, you're gonna want a sub 100.
Yeah, I don't see why. Like,
So I would.
I see a big difference, like 108 to like a sub 100 for some reason. I don't know what is it, but
It's a 2-digit. So I would say right now, and that's for number 72. So I would say a sub 50 would probably be. I would say about
80?
I would say about 90. Yeah, give or take, and
for
that's-
someone willing to pay, right? Like for real.
Yeah, but also you have to understand that that's only really 40. That's like maybe $50,000 because that's 90,000 gems. So right now you can get that for like 50 something thousand dollars. So you're really not paying a ton for that. Like remember when Lewis Morgan bought the number like 35 Todd for like
Yeah.
35,000, 40,000, whatever.
That's a sweet video.
Yeah, that was I forget. Oh, I used to like watch it before you go to bed. So that's what I would say. Fun under the sun. I'd say that.
Look, this is my dad.
Oh, Diego Tenorios. I love DeLarg0, one of my favorite sons.
Actually, I'm his favorite. I don't know why he said one of their favorite. I'm the favorite.
Arriba en America.
Nah, hombre, no.
That's just what he told me to say.
Yeah,
So,
but no way. That's a
what does that mean?
it's a Mexican soccer team.
Oh, okay. Well, happy day. So yeah, I would say in 5 years from now, if Secret Rare Spider-Man's like it's 500,000, then that's probably gonna be. Jeez, I don't. So I'll put this at like Pokemon cards.
1 million for sure.
At Pokemon cards, you generally don't see a. I'll show you something here. You know how Logan Paul just wanted to get a. Logan Paul just bought a card for like $5.2 million. PSA 10. Well, you have that same card in PSA 9 that's on Heritage Auctions. It ends in 7 days, and it's $490,000 right now. I would say that this probably reaches $800,000 to $1 million, and why is because like
From that.
yeah, for this one, this is the rarest card like for Pokemon on the planet. So the reason why I bring this up is because outside of that, pretend that PSA 10 doesn't exist because Logan Paul does not. If you offer Logan Paul $7 million for that and he makes a cool $1.8 million, it's not going to mean anything to him. He's not going to do it. So if you consider that card non-existent, at this point, the illustrator, whether it's a 9 or a 7, it doesn't matter because there's so few of those in the world. I think that when you have the Secret Rare Spider-Man, that in 5 years, the only ones that are actually going to be available are, some people have these as millions of dollars just to flex. I think there'll be very few of these actually available, like actually being willing to be sold. This is not like the stock market where it changes hands like every second. This is
Like art.
yeah. I would say
Like holding like a. It's a stupid example, but the Mona Lisa, like you just don't
Yeah.
sell it. Like
I would say that number 44, you probably would not want to sell it because at the time, in 5 years from now, you'll probably be able to take out money against it. Like use that, like, how people have stocks? Like, I'm not going to sell my stocks. I'll just borrow money against the stocks. You're probably going to be able to do that with these VV NFTs, especially that Secret Rare Spider-Man.
And you're talking about, in this case, renting, or what?
No, I mean like let's say like you have a house or your parents have a house and they say, well, we don't have the cash to do this based on the equity or the value that's in the house. They can go to the bank and say, our house is worth this. Can you give us this? And the bank will say, yeah. I think they'll do that with NFTs in the future, definitely in 5 years. So I would say if you wanted to sell that, $750,000, give or take. Yeah, because like people go crazy. Ask Sleep in Comics what people think about Spider-Man. people go crazy.
I think it's the best NFT in the platform actually. Well, no.
Like Marvel Comics. Maybe.
Marvel Comics 1 Secret Rare is the first one, then Secret Rare Spider-Man, then I guess
Partners.
and then
Maybe Fantastic Four #1.
you think so? You think Fantastic Four #1? It's like I don't know. I don't know if it's a top 5.
I mean, maybe you got. I don't know, the Todd.
For me, it's the top. Yeah.
Yeah, Todd's really good. And then you got Vader, you got Riso, you got Fantastic Four #5, you got Spider-Man.
Yeah, that number 5 spot. Like I'm not sure who has it. Like
I always have to separate them. Like these are the top 5 comics. These are the top 5 collectibles. Because if I try to,
your top 5, like everything.
everything. Yeah, that's hard. Like, Marvel Comics #1,
Put the
Secret Rare Spider-Man.
Uh-huh.
I would say Partners, Fantastic Four #1,
Fantastic Four. Okay.
and then I don't know. The reason I say Riso is because of the error, because it has a first edition. It looks a lot cooler than the Todd, and again, most people don't.
The editions. I mean.
Yeah, there's so much less editions.
I mean, there are a lot of people that I love the Riso because I have the Riso,
Yeah.
but a lot of people I see like they hate on the Riso, but I see like the whales want the Riso.
Yeah, because it's so
They
few.
want them.
Like, did you see that poll that I did?
You guys, I knew them before the no. I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
see them.
people that knew Todd and Riso before the app, and people that didn't. Most people had no idea.
No, of course not.
So that's just my thing.
Actually, I sent a message to Eduardo Riso, like he's from Argentina.
Mhm.
Like, hey man, I have a Riso, I have a podcast. You want to come in? And he was like, I think he's like, there was this artist, I don't remember who. He made a statue for Batman Black and White, and he tweeted like something like I didn't even know that BB made money because of my.
Oh, Stephen Pugh.
I think
Yeah,
so.
the Harley Quinn, right?
I think happens something similar with Riso in this case, but
Yeah. It feels bad. The artist got the shaft. Fun on the Sun says, thanks, Randy. The wifey and I are thinking about going with you guys tomorrow. Stay awesome. Yeah, do it. Get this bread.
Who said that?
That was Fun Under the Sun.
Oh, okay.
Thinking about going. Get it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. Where was I? Yeah. So Dan bro, no DBZ anytime soon. It's possible we get DBZ. I mean, it's anime.
I like a tweet from Hello K that said like Goku will rock the app. Like there were people like saying like, yeah, Winnie the Pooh is the best NFT, like, and I was like, who wants Winnie the Pooh, you know? And
I mean, Winnie the Pooh is really good, just because a lot of people like that's what everyone knows who he is. I mean, if you
yeah, but you want him? Like you want the NFT?
I have him. I mean, I didn't get it because I have an emotional attachment to him. I got it because other people do. Like talk to anyone 60 and older, like Sesenta and older.
Yeah.
They'll know Winnie the Pooh, but they probably won't know Goku. I mean,
Like it's a lot about the demographics game, because I remember that before the drop, like in the Hispanic community, like we were in a Twitter space and we were debating like what's better. Like there was this guy, like it's a Discord mod for BB. Eagle Eyes, saludos a Eagle Eyes si estás ahí. He said like Doctor Strange comic in BB is better than Star Wars comic because it has more value in real life.
110, right? Yeah.
And I said like, yeah, sure, but for example, for me, for people of my age and below, and even like older, like they don't give a fuck about Doctor Strange, to be honest.
I like Doctor Strange.
Yeah, but
yeah,
in comparison with Star Wars,
yeah, that's a good point.
we can see history, and like say like, yeah, this is more valuable, but if we took out of the way like the prices, like what you want Star Wars or you want Doctor Strange, and mostly people like Star Wars, so
Yeah,
there's that.
that's a good point too. I mean, yeah, give me the choice of watching.
Sorry for the F word, like I always say, I'm always cursing in my videos, like
Really?
yeah, I'm always
You can't do
why not, like
Because Because then people with kids might not watch you.
Yeah. No, I actually said like this is not for kids in my videos, but that I remember like a video of you like you said like I don't want to curse in my videos anymore, and I was like I shouldn't curse in my videos then. But you know.
Yeah, I think it helps.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So moving on. Big Ace is better by Superman at 1.1K or Ultra Rare Vader at 1.8K. So there's only one standalone Superman on the app. You know, you have Superman versus the Flash, which is
I love Superman.
yeah.
I don't have. I used to have 3 Supermans and I sold them all. But it's it's actually like a beautiful piece. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the best looking on the app. I mean, yeah, like there's 8,888 of Superman.
and it's a set on its own. Like I really like that.
Yeah.
Like it's just that, and it could be the well, it's not. Oh, okay. It's
Well,
not
I mean-
the only Superman in the app now. There's that one with Flash, but
But that's not a solo Superman. That's like if you just like Superman, you wouldn't want the Superman with the Flash because the Flash like taints it. But if you just want Superman and well, I don't know if you can't get the one of him solo because it's too expensive, then you're good and you want Superman, you're gonna have to get the one where he's versing the Flash because it's a lot less expensive.
what are your thoughts on Superman price? I remember like I asked you in February or something like that, like
The Superman what?
Superman price, and someone asked you like you see like what was the price like 50,000? He said 50,000 floor, assuming we were like in Mutable X and you can bought it from that, and you said like there's too many editions, and
I mean, for where we, I mean,
right
yeah.
now like
I mean, at some point, that yeah, there's a lot of it. I mean,
it's a lot. Yeah.
I just what was he? He was at like what 8,000 at one point.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you're at
I was about to bought him like a 3K, and I was like, no, I cannot do it, and then he he went to 8,000.
yeah, it's hard. I would say, yeah. I mean, certain mints might go for that. You know, if Superman's you know, let's say it goes to 20,000, and then, you know, you have a special mint. You know, like sub.
Superman was one of the first NFTs in Veve that we saw that like in special mints like 1960 something,
Yeah.
like and they were more expensive, and people were like, why, like, and then
Had
we
to go
realized
around.
that yeah,
That low mint.
and we were learning, so
Yeah.
it was cool.
Brendan Z says, come to Santa Ana. I don't know how far away that is from here. Says tomorrow drop is a pass. Pass. I mean, I'm gonna go for the shut up and draw or shut up and paint. That
I don't
seems
know
good.
what's tomorrow's drop.
Gunther Heisenberg, what's going on? And how's come to Monterey? As it says, is this the Taps replacement for this year? Well, I'll actually I'll be rooming with Taps tomorrow. But yeah, right. Meow DeLarg0 was nice enough to split the. And you can't see it. There is a bed behind me, and there's a bed behind him. 2 separate beds. I'm just sharing one. Look
Look at the flag.
Yeah. Community, y quién sabe qué.
Ah, huevo.
Packoverse.
Puro Packoverse, Toads NFTs. Oye, ¿cómo te llamas en Packoverse? Porque no conozco ese username. Por cierto, nunca me comentas en YouTube, pero estoy viendo claramente que estás poniendo Packoverse y comentas en Randy, pero no comentas en mi canal. Entonces, ¿qué pedo?
Big A. We should make a support group for people who bought collectibles in January. Here goes BB's crashing again. I mean,
like
most of the market is.
my worst buys were in January, of course.
Yeah.
And it was like I bought 2 Goofies. And let me show you. It's really painful, but for example, this one. What one I transferred to my dad. But look at you paid.
Ooh, 3,300. Inflates is 420.
How you see it? Like I lost my hope on this, but
I'm bullish on those long term. I think a lot
Yeah.
of people want them. So what's my next step if Omi hits 0.0005. I don't.
Where's that comment?
Michael
Okay,
Brazilian.
yeah,
I don't think it will. I think that's too low. But I can see it hitting 0.0008 or 9.
Yeah, it can be the lowest, right?
Yeah, I mean 5 is that's. All right, let's do the math on this real quick. Let's take a look at what it's at right now, and then what it will be at, and then we'll see what its market cap is. So we have what about 310 billion, right? In circulating supply, and there is 0.1619. So we have 310 billion. Is this million? Okay, times 0.001619. So we're at $501 million market cap, right? If we divide by 3 and we go to 0.0005, there's no way we drop down to $167 million market cap. If we were to go to 0.0005, our market cap goes below $175 million. There's no way that happens. There is 0% chance that happens. Moving on here. I don't want to say 0% because that is possible, but not likely. Angel's Viva Mexico.
Viva Mexico, hijos de su puta madre, which is a course also.
Smurf Dab says we're the after party tomorrow. I'm not sure. It's gonna be a big after party though. We went over that before, but saying I love you. Yeah, here Alonso said, I don't know what this is. Yeah. No, it's 20. El Chicolin. Oh yeah, Adios Pepito. That was a great one. Que se me muero, que se de amor. Omi price prediction for, and we did that before.
Pregúntale de Siddhartha. Siddhartha is another single.
Me gusta escuchar español sobre tópicos de NFT o Veve. Vamos.
PS Kids, ¿quién eres en Packoverse? Si es que estás en Packoverse. El chat ahora solo para latinos, no más inglés. Ah, huevo.
Es Barucha.
Like Spanish speaking people are crazy, like.
Yeah, good times. We got Not saying Omi has already hit the bottom. People waiting for lower prices will be disappointed.
No. We're going to see lower prices. I mean,
Yeah.
like it's not about like what's undervalued for me or for you. Like for me, this is super undervalued, but the markets do not care. Like people willing to buy something like that ability. If you took that ability away from the people, so
people with assets, people with money are just going to come in and swoop it out. Like it'll go lower just because people are just willing to sell at these prices.
But people with money know that can go lower.
Yeah, but they're like I've had a bunch of whales on my channel. Some quite recently. Some have bought here, like 6 figures put in by here, and
that doesn't even like move the price or
no. And again, they're buying here knowing that it can go lower because maybe it doesn't. I mean, it probably will, but maybe it doesn't. I mean, like it'd be stupid not considering where Omi was, what we had.
You have to do it for just for dollar cost averaging. You have to do it. Like.
So where Omi was and what we had at that point versus Omi right now, like are we a worse company than we were a year ago? No, we're 100 times better. But it's just again,
I like that a lot from it was an interview for Reese in Tap's channel.
Yeah.
Like Tap's saying like what you see the future for Veve, like Reese said that with lots of confidence, like we are in the best position we could ever be.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, like for real, like and we're here like complaining about stupid things like.
People do be impatient though.
Mm-hmm.
No, Chicolin. You think Walt can reach 100K? I mean, Reese did say Walt could reach 100K at some point. He said that on Taps' stream in DesignerCon last year. I hope so.
Lots of editions though.
Claudia says, DeLarg0, hey, Cheetos.
Es mi mamá.
Oh. Hola, mama. This kid says, what do you think about mint number 690? If one can't purchase 69, it's it's a discount 69. It's a replacement.
I mean the zero is nice because it's
Yeah, I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't know how much off the floor I'd pay for it, but if it's really important to you and you can't get the 6.9 and you want that, and it's not too far off the floor, then yeah.
Yeah, but for investment purposes, like someone who
Yes.
wanted, like, no way.
Hello, Omi Panda. Hope we're doing well. One of the sons is, since you guys are talking about, oh yeah, Cigar Spider, we went over that before. Said probably, I don't know, $750,000 in X amount of years. Love DeLargo, my favorite son. Quiero es como la independencia, Diego. El tío Teno, un brazo de Gaga. Brazo, is that shoulders? Brazo de.
Un abrazo,
Oh,
un hug.
Arriba la raya. Klaus's movie stars always sell their collectibles. Movie stars also buy their collectibles too. I mean, like Nicolas Cage buys comics. Ever since this one Fantastic Four movie comes out, Fantastic Four #1, Fantastic Four #5 will fly. I hope so.
Like nobody's on BB, like.
Yeah. Not yet.
Yeah. Some people famous, but not. We're not quite there, so.
And it's just lack of marketing, which they could turn on at any moment. You gotta wait. Where's the party at? Rolling in hot into LA. What's up, Dino? How's it going? Oh wow. It's late. Wait, is it what time is it now? It's only 10. Okay.
10 p.m.
Dino says, oh, he actually messaged me. He says barley sliding in. See you in the AM. Got a ride, fam. Yeah, we good. Yeah, we'll be at what's that place we're going to in the morning?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're going somewhere for breakfast for brekkie. I'll just put brekkie. Not sure yet. Okay, moving on.
You're going to run in the morning?
I mean, yeah, like, because if we don't have to, I don't know what time Grubflow is picking us up. But so let's say she picks us up at like 9.
I figure I can run with these shoes, like.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, I just ran like
That's
3 miles, like.
That's nuts. That's crazy. I mean, if you already ran, and you just ran in jeans, like, oh my god. Yeah. This is post DCON party. It says, hey Diego, welcome to the jungle. Oh yeah.
Buen amigo el Brian. Saludos, Brian.
Darth Chaos is missing the fact that older people have a high population, considering that Doctor Strange is a star.
Doctor Strange is super boring. Yeah, it's super boring.
What? Dude, Doctor Strange 2 was legit.
Super boring.
Oh my god, it was amazing. You don't understand. It's so good. So the MCU moving forward, it will be worth more than Star Wars #1.
I like this comment. Vader, Superman. I not necessarily because I agree, because I think it's a good comparison, like in terms of grails. Like, I think Vader is better. What do you think about that?
Oh, he's animated, and this.
I mean,
well, the Ultra is.
I don't care about the animation part, but it's the character. I think it's more powerful. Like. In terms of like. What people want more.
Oh, if it's what people want more. Yeah, I mean, especially if you watch the Kenobi series right now, like Vader's going and he's going hard on some people, and it's awesome. Like Superman, like
I haven't watched it, but it's like in the final scene of Rogue One.
Oh yeah, that was.
It's like that.
I'll show you after this. I'll show you. I'll just show you that scene. But yeah, Superman's just like a Boy Scout, like he's just, he never does anything wrong, and there's something to be said about that. Like, I don't know, like even in other things with like Goku or Captain America, you do see aggression. You do see like, when Superman is just
Captain America. It's a Boy Scout also.
Yeah, he definitely is. Like, doesn't even curse. Like,
I don't like Captain America.
Oh, I love him. He's part of the reason I joined the military. Because he's different in the comics. Also, he's a little bit more hardcore in the comics.
That's a good point.
Yeah, he's not afraid to just go and.
Also, I also have this question for you, but I never considered this a grail. In my opinion, I don't know anything, but I don't like ultra rare Steamboat Willie as a grail. I don't see him as a grail. What do you think about that? Like a grail, like top 5 even top 10. I don't see him. I just don't see him.
Well, I think that even though he's not a first appearance, I think he should be.
He should be first appearance if we have 3 first appearance Spider-Mans in the app. Like, he for sure is a first appearance, but even
Yeah, because the partner statue says Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse, and the Steamboat Willie is Steamboat Willie, so it should be. Sorry.
yeah, no, it's Steamboat Willie, and it sounds stupid, but if he was a first appearance, for me it's a grail. But if he doesn't have it's stupid. It's stupid the tag, but if he doesn't have that, then he's not a grail.
I mean, also at the end of the day, when you have something as crazy popular as Steamboat Willie, I think the people will decide. But honestly, what we say right now, like,
Doesn't matter.
there's what, like 9,000-10,000 people on the app that like every day consistently go on, look for deals, whatever. You know, Veve can turn on marketing. They could, and they would never do this, but they could like disable all of our accounts. They could turn on marketing, and there would be a whole new system of who's gonna buy what, because they could get 1 million people on tomorrow. They could go to all of their people, all of the ones that they have licenses and partnerships with, turn on marketing, do it all now, and you just see this giant flood, like, so, what we say now is just based off the people that are in the pot right now, but that pot, that is going to grow a lot bigger, so it's hard to say. I don't know.
So for you, it's a grill or it's not a grill?
It's in a gray area right now. I don't want to say one way or the other because I don't know.
Okay.
I think there's not enough information to tell right now.
Okay.
No.
Right.
Don't buy Superman. Buy a half Ultra.
Superman, well, Jerry's mom.
Oh my god. Wait, what? The last good Superman was 81? Like, those old Superman movies are boring with a capital B. The newer ones, like Man of Steel, is good. It has a little bit of a Jesus complex, but for the most part, I liked it. I hated Batman v Superman.
It's cool, but
Okay, so
I like it.
I love Ben Affleck got super jacked for that movie. Like,
but Superman is also cool in that movie.
he's cool. I like the fight. I like Wonder Woman. Put on a lot of muscle. She looks beautiful, and I like
You should have Wonder Woman in the podcast.
Gal Gadot.
Yeah, why not?
Does she even have a Twitter? Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look if she's got.
Why
a
not?
Twitter. Gal Gadot. Let's see. Let's see what she's got.
Probably she's following you already.
I feel like I would have known if Gal Gadot was following me. She is following 165 people, and none of them are me. There's no way I could even. She goes on every couple of days, and she gets like thousands of comments. And I doubt she responds to any of these. Well, let's go to her tweets and replies. If she responds to people. She does not. She does not respond to anybody. God, she's so beautiful. She is. So, why I don't like this is where, again, I would recommend going to see Batman v Superman if you haven't seen it, because it is entertaining. Why I hate it derives from this one point, is that
they killed the parents again?
No, I mean, when I grew up in the 90s, you saw Batman the Animated Series, you saw Superman the Animated Series, you had the Justice League, you had Justice League Unlimited, and there was a time in in Justice League Unlimited where I think it's like Brainiac, they think Superman dies. Like, Superman's considered dead, they have a funeral for him, the Justice League's at his funeral, Batman has a hard time processing it. He's not dead, he's just transported somewhere, and but they deal with the death in like the correct way. And we had hundreds of stories of Superman, whether it's in the comics, whether it's in all of those shows that I mentioned, and in the movies, you kill him in 2 freaking movies? That I felt robbed. I felt like like somebody did something to me that I didn't want them to do. Like oh my god, I was super. I'm still salty about that. Years later, I just never. Yeah, did not like that. Caps is you guys are cuddling. We're not gonna.
Where's it coming?
This is what after party?
Yeah, for sure.
After party will be whenever, I guess. Andrew MC says they're gonna push the beds together. We just it's like after we're gone, it's just push the beds. What does it say?
Yo soy Sapo. Ok. Saludos, Sapo. ¿Qué pedo, güey? ¿Cómo andas? ¿Qué tal los flips hoy? In the server we have like we don't only see Veve, we have like different channels and different teams that are competing against each other to see who has the highest like flips. So it's cool.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
that's
it's
pretty
cool.
legit. Okay, hiccups.
Saludos, Sapo, por cierto.
Again, massive cuddle alert to Manchega Benedict. Riso running Veve.
Reese is the best.
Cuddle game strong tonight. Oh my god, y'all have fun tomorrow. We shall. Does catch a flight now? Yeah, catch a flight, Om. SWAT is get the tequilas on the go. Oh, tequila's so good. I want a Long Island. Because I have enough gems already to buy a Vader. I think it's high right now. Yeah, I mean
It's going lower.
yeah, a lot of things will go lower. And I wish I could. Saludos. Vader will dip to 1.2.
This
maybe.
guy, Peewee Dark. Saludos, Peewee. He's the best. He's like the best moth for Discord servers. So
Oh, cool. Good.
if you want to pay him, he's a great guy.
Good to know. Aquaverse.
Maybe Vader will dip to for
1.2?
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
Seems kind of low though, right?
I mean, there's a lot of editions of him.
Yeah, it's true. Make up for it in due time. Or the DCON will cause a gem squeeze tonight, or the Miss Marvel comic. Well, I don't.
We are in a gem squeeze since February, so.
I don't think DesignerCon will cause a gem squeeze or the Miss Marvel.
We are
comic.
in this eternal gem squeeze that doesn't like stop ever. So
Yeah.
like that term, it's like over for me.
Like also this Miss Marvel comic that's coming out. They don't even say her name in this book. Like there's like she doesn't even have a line. She has a line in the next one, and they introduce her. But yeah, this one is like not even a thing. Not in
Packoverse, ni sé qué es, de verdad siempre comento en el canal de Randy, mi primer lengua es español, pero no consumo mucho. Pues dale una checada a mi canal, bro, a ver si te gusta. Si no, pues con que me sigas en Twitter y ves qué rollo, porque pues igual y tienes mucho conocimiento tú que la gente en español no tiene, entonces se lo podrías pasar, porque la gente que vemos contenido en inglés sabemos más que los que saben, entonces considéralo. Pero chido.
we would all be trillionaires if we knew what comes next. Yeah, that's true. All right, next one's you.
Randy es fenomenal, pura persona. No, pues para ti, güey. Yeah.
Cage sold all his comics. Who's Cage? Nick Cage?
Yeah.
Well, Nick Cage also had a tax issue, so he had to.
Veve is so underrated. The fact that they have random name items is so bullish.
Heck yeah. I think McFarlane bought Cage's stuff. Oh, good. Good for McFarlane. Some things that people should know about the Spanish Veve community. Yeah, what should people know about them?
We have like a weekly Spanish space, like with this guy called Luis Counselor. And it's cool, like we are all mostly like 30 to 50 people, and we discuss Veve, so you can follow me on Twitter or send me a message, and I will give you the username. He's a cool guy.
Nice. Clint Dow's is good. Oh, good evening, Clint Dow's. Victor Series is, what is the next biggest drop you guys are waiting for? I mean, Jurassic Park would be cool to get.
Yeah. Like I like a lot that picture of David Yu like has like a
Oh, the Goku.
No, a Velociraptor in his room, in his Instagram. Have you
Oh
seen?
yeah, that was back.
Yeah, I
wow.
have waited for that since ever. So.
Clint Dow's, I don't know if you said it yet. What time are we going to the meetup? We're going to breakfast at like 9:30. I don't know what time the meetup is. Like, I think people are probably going to get there at like 11:30 maybe. Because if it starts at 12, they'll probably get there early. Anime, doesn't have to be Pokemon. Oh yeah, no. If it's Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Fairy Tail, Kill la Kill. Like, there's so many good animes. You have Code Geass, you have My Hero Academia, you have Attack on Titan. What's your favorite anime?
I like One Punch Man.
Oh yeah, that's great. Also,
I have only seen like 3 animes in my life. Like,
really,
yeah,
they're so good.
I told you, like, I'm a boring person, but I like Berserk.
Okay.
I think like you like Berserk?
I know it's good. I haven't seen it though. Like everyone that I know that
Okay.
that has watched it, like yeah, it's great.
I want to say like a controversial comment, but if you haven't seen it, then
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
matter. But that in Spanish is Supercampeones. In English, I think it's Captain Susa.
I don't think I know.
It's about soccer.
Oh, they're in Japan, and
Yeah.
I've heard about. I heard it's really
I love
good.
that one and One Punch Man. Yeah.
Oh, you would like Kuroko's Basketball if you like sports animes.
Okay.
Kuroko's Basketball is so good, and like they had a movie, and the movie is like epic. Like so, you have these like 5 players called the Team of Miracles, but there's like a 6th player as well. That he's like the Phantom player.
I think I know that anime. Oh, I mean,
It's so good.
I also like they recommend me like and I think I should watch it. It's Cowboy Bebop or Bebop.
Oh, Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, that's good. Okay, Soprano says Steamboat Willie being a grail is determined by the community. I can see the argument though. Yeah, I mean it can go either way. That's
I
why
mean,
said I
this
didn't know.
big influencer can say like this is a grail, and everyone like it's like, oh yeah, sure, yeah, it's a grail, yeah, sure. Like,
Yeah, it depends on who comes in. Not even surprised you're still on. Yeah, we're going. We got 2 hours. Yeah, well,
I've been like 1 hour.
That's true. You're out running like 3 miles trying to find your credit card. It's nuts.
Yeah, like I entered the bar and the guy says me like card, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, thank God. Send a link. I'm going for the most stream appearances one day. This isn't a StreamYard, so unfortunately I don't have a link for this. Like
This is like straight from YouTube or
yeah, straight from YouTube. Yeah, so I sorry, Dino, I don't have the StreamYard. Late night decon, pre-party. I'm wide awake. Get it, Dino, get it. Oh yeah, Harry Potter would be huge. Death Note, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, Harry Potter. Jerry, the fudge out of here. Harry Potter is amazing.
I like a question that was in a space between Cabell Anderson and Hello K, and I think Dan Chavez, that they say like which one is a grail, which billion is a grail, and they kind of agree like Voldemort is kind of a grail. Or what are your billions that are grail?
Villains that are
tier?
grails.
It's a hard question actually, because you said something like Lex Luthor and like no, right?
Yeah, probably not.
But who is a grail then?
I mean, we already have first appearance Joker, and he didn't do that well. he just, he doesn't.
I think he's really great. I mean, there's only
7,500.
75,
Yeah, him and Harley Quinn. Like I think, but yeah, I think that people just because it's not like a big giant thing. It's not like a really cool big animated one. People are waiting for Bane in the black and white series. I wouldn't consider him a grail,
Joker,
though.
it's better than Bane. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't consider Bane a grail.
What about Thanos? Like, I don't see Thanos as a grail, but newer generations, like,
Yeah,
it's like the billion, you know?
yeah, they might. People that are like, 18 and younger. That but it'll take time for him to become that. Yeah, villains is hard. I mean, there's.
It's a good question. And when they say Voldemort, I was like, sure, I can give you that.
Yeah, like it's weird now because villains back in the day they were so like cookie cutter. Like you ever watch like even as far as like you watch Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Avatar, the anime or the anime?
The kid, the bald headed
Yeah,
kid.
no, I haven't seen
Oh, it's so. Excuse my language. So like that first villain that they had, he was like, I just want to take over the world. Like it wasn't.
It was a fire guy.
Yeah, he just didn't have a lot of depth.
Yeah, I remember that.
But in Legend of Korra, those villains had like really good motivations, and you also you didn't want to root against sometimes the villains were right. Killmonger from Black Panther, like
yeah,
like the only reason
a good villain
like,
is a good villain is because of his motivations.
Yeah, but he also like he was if they would have portrayed him as someone not evil, like he could have done the same exact thing, but done it from in a different way, where he goes and takes over in his birthright and fights and he goes and says we're doing this and this. He wasn't such an a-hole, he would be the better person. And I think he does the right things. I just think that he does them in an a-hole-ish way and like the completely wrong approach. I think that Killmonger like should have won. Like he did win. He won, you know, but yeah, writing. Studio Ghibli movies, yeah, they're like
Just one quick question. You like Avatar, like the movies of the blue guys?
well, I think there's only one right now, right? Or the second one's coming out.
well,
But
there's
yeah,
only
I
one.
like it. It was good. Oh, what's up, three biggest bro? How's it going? The biggest bro. Dino Lang's no shots. Gas Jerry. Yeah, Jerry, get at it. Pepe has agreed, but a billion people disagree on Potter.
No, Potter. I don't like Harry Potter, to be honest, but he's really huge.
Yeah, everyone was like that took over the whole society. Peacemaker and Eagly. Oh yeah, if anyone's seen The Boys, Homelander's really good. Like so. Have you seen The Boys?
No.
Okay, if anyone's seen The Boys, it's like the most dark version of it's like if all superheroes weren't evil, but if they just were complete a-holes. Like Homelander has like forcibly had intercourse with people that did not want to have intercourse with him, but he's still like the world's like biggest hero. And there's this new guy called Soldier Boy. He's like the original hero. He's like the Captain America of the Boys universe, and they bring him back because they need to have someone old school to bring back, you know, the fanfare. But he's not in like the Seven, like the Justice League. So there's an episode this coming season called Hero-gasm, and what that is Homelander telling this new guy Soldier Boy, saying like, hey, if we do the do, I'll let you in the Seven. So they do the do, and he doesn't let them in the Seven. He just oh my god, I'm so surprised they're doing this.
That's a movie.
It's a show on Amazon.
Okay.
And the first two seasons are just like the opening scene is this guy who's like their version of the Flash, just running super fast, and he runs through this girl, and she becomes a puddle, like she's gone, like she's got atoms left of her, and yeah, it's he's like, oh sorry, and then just takes off. Yeah, it's nuts.
¿Cómo encontraste Veve? Si la pregunta es a mí, yo lo encontré a través de un tweet de un jugador de póker porque yo soy un apostador más que inversionista. Entonces ahí los encontré. Por favor, mándame un mensaje en Twitter para cotorrear. Se ve que podríamos tener una buena conversación.
Potter will blow up big, agreed, waiting for a 20,000 drop of unique NFT.
Where's the fridge? That's my dad.
The fridge is at home right now. Because Vader is the villain. That's a grail. Most iconic villain of all time.
Yeah, I think it's the greatest villain.
Yeah.
And it's weird because the villain, but I also see him like as the main character of a whole story. So
he is. High School of the Dead. Oh, Twilight. Oh my god, Twilight. Potter equals
High School Musical NFTs on Veve.
Yeah.
Zac Efron, you like it? As an NFT version.
Which one? Zac Efron from
In High School Musical.
Oh, that
will be fun. I mean, obviously not Grails.
So remember when I told you I only date, like in the last 12 years, I only dated 3 girls under the age of 30. One of them was in like 2017, and she was in her 20s, but she liked High School Musical, and she got me to watch the first one. I couldn't do it. I was like, this is so bad. I was drinking. I was trying to find a good. I was like chugging this vodka, and I was like,
the second one is actually good.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Yeah.
You're drinking.
Yeah. Jerry Cloud. Harry Potter. They're still making movies. Clearly, it is alive and well. Popeye says huge IP. Victor Series dropped the NFT Unico.
Un drop de NFTs únicos eso es.
I just farted.
Un drop de NFT únicos, eso es que necesitamos para el perfil de todos los Veve fans. No entendí, bro. La verdad, puedes explicarlo de nuevo. Mira, hey, Ecomi.
Hey, what's up, Akomi? How's it going? How far behind in the comments? Oh, we're only a few minutes behind. Very good, Akomi. He says, Hola, familia.
This is my first appearance with Ekomi. Hola familia, ¿qué pedo?
Yeah.
Arriba Omi.
Yeah. Oh, Omi Panda's seen the boys. What's going on? How's it going, Pepe? Biggest bros, the whale scene on the boys. LOL. Yeah, this whale's got so many. So many. So Akomi was coming in on the time when I was talking about Soldier Boy. I'll say though, Randy, your Spanish ain't bad. Cool that you can read it. Yeah, I mean, I took a little Spanish in high school. And I also worked at a pizzeria with a whole bunch of Spanish people. I got pretty decent at it then. Ultimate True Collector drop on Veve would be The Crow. The Crow is cool. He's cool. You ever see that movie?
No.
It's Bruce Lee's son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty legit.
Didn't know that.
Jack Games says, for real, work has sucked lately, and life is kind of cray. You seriously help me keep going, brother. Completely heterosexual. All good, fam. So I will bring up DeLargo's Twitter. Says, yeah, I've been asking DeLargo.
It's like that, DeLargo, but instead of a no, it's a 0.
All right, okay. Let me...
Question when they are in Spanish, haha, sorry. Bro, let's talk.
Yeah, so let me go and...
I also like only see like content in English, but people in Spanish like needs someone like to tell them like what is going on, and a lot of people in Veve in Spanish like don't even know about the Omi token, so I'm trying to like teach them that, because I think the Omi token is like in terms of investing, I think it's better than the NFTs, and it's cool. Howdy.
I'm sorry, I gotta do something real quick. Keep reading.
Or not, I don't care. Kenobi episode 3 solidified Vader as a villain. You think that's true? Kenobi episode 3 solidified Vader as a villain?
Yeah, I guess maybe.
In continuation, Randy, how did you get familiar with your Spanish language?
Was that for you?
Practicing.
Oh.
Oops, you already answered my question. Have you sent me a message in Twitter?
Who is giving me this? Okay.
Let me see.
Oh my god. There's this guy that I'm gonna add to the whale group. Okay, moving on. I don't care. Randy, how did you get familiar with your Spanish? For me, it was just school and La Focaccia, the place I used to work. It was a pizzeria. Don't know. Are you in a dungeon? Where is the Earth 2? Earth 2 is, I mean, it's on our phones. It's in the virtual world. You should do a Scarface drop. Oh, Scarface.
I love Scarface.
No, you're not Brazilian. You're Mexican, right?
Sorry?
You're Mexican?
Yeah, I'm Mexican.
Yeah. I'm Soy de Peru, and I'm Peruvian.
Scarface is great. Great.
So that is what we are doing today. Hold on, I gotta get this. As a pro community.
DeLargo, how do you think Spanish people end up finding about Veve and not yet? I will see, dude. I'm currently. How you open the chat?
Oh, I just okay. Yeah, I just go.
In the process of moving across the. I found Veve like in a very particular way. I like some. Like some gambler on Twitter like tweet about Omi, and I found it there. But I think most of the people in Spanish like they found Veve in Facebook groups, Telegram groups. Like there's this way to make money, and they go there. So that's how. Fuera bueno que Veve lanzara 30k NFTs, todos diferentes, único, pero ¿de qué, güey? ¿De cuál mero?
No. Okay, all right, we're back. Oh, there's no more. We deleted all the comments.
How?
I don't know. Anyway, guys, that is it for us. That was the rest of the comments anyway. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the algorithm. Everyone say, where's Dashi? Where's the Dashi? And say thank you to my good friend DeLargo We will catch you all later. We'll be live streaming tomorrow. Bye, guys.